Let me talk about OGP in the context of good governance and corruption, which are actually the most pressing concern now in our country today. And being a member and lead convener of the Mayors for Good Governance together with Mayor Joy Belmonte and 4 others, we're now leading about 201 local government units out of the 1,600. We started with 56, now we're 201. Are we that many? No, we're just scratching the surface. We have a total of about 1,604 plus 1,604 local governments. So that's our 201 is just a representation of about 11.8%. Probably the most challenging is how to entice other local governments, despite the fact that we have these mayors for good governance. Why are we having a difficult time enticing them, influencing them, and inviting them to join the open government partnership? And the reason for that is being a member and being a local chief executive. One thing that I learned is a lot of our local chief executives do not want to give up their special perks and privileges. And when I talk about special perks and privileges, I put this in quotation, meaning they're not willing to give up the corruption practices. And that's a big challenge that we're facing now. I learned that there's no short-term solution in this fight. I found out that there's only a long-term solution. And the only way we will be able really to fight corruption is to start it with the young people. Why the young people? Why the young people? It's because they have so much energy. They're so courageous. They're not afraid to speak up. They believe in change, and they want to make a big difference. And that's the reason why in the city of Baguio, we're so enthusiastic in making sure that our young people are empowered. And there are only 3 ways by which we're empowering our young people now in the city of Baguio. Baguio is 49% IP. And you know, the culture and tradition of the IP, only the elders have the right to lead. Only the elders have the right to decide. But we're challenging the status quo. And so I've been talking to the elders now and telling them there are only 3 ways to empower young people today. First is allow them to take the lead. Allow them to participate in decision making. And the third is probably one of the most difficult skill and talent of any political leader, or any leader or elder for that matter, is to listen. Active listening skills. One thing that I learned also, that in this fight against corruption, despite the fact that we have all these technologies, we also have all these systems, digitalization, and all the other, scalp measures that we are undertaking. I learned that there's no substitute to leadership. When you talk about good governance, it should always start with the leaders. And so I keep on saying, leadership and good governance should start with me. There's no substitute to leadership by example. Thank you.